Yo, what's up? I have a visitor from UK.
Hello. You alright?
And we're in the Oculus right now. We're on the way to downtown. There's a pretty cool spot to take pictures because Lou here is a photographer.
Yes.
And see you there. By the way, check out his Instagram. What's your Instagram?
Lou the creator.
Alright, cool. Hi, mate. The architecture here is also pretty cool. It's a nice to see thing. Looks like a little bit like an alien spaceship. But the contrast with the old buildings and the new one, that's something I always like. What you up to, Lou?
First time here in the US. It's crazy. Very impressed with everything. I'm looking forward to take some pictures.
Yeah, we actually know each other from Germany because he's originally from the Czech Republic. Grew up in Germany and went to UK. What was the reason why did you go to UK?
I just want to learn English basically, and I thought why not? So I went to New York, moved there, stood there, and now I'm just living
Nottingham.
there. Yeah,
Not
Nottingham.
New York.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, security always on point in US.
Right, das ist security?
Yeah. The new One World Center here. Yeah, this is the memorial of one of the towers. So there's another one over there. Yesterday, Lou told me New York is a big lie. Why?
It's not all that you see in the movies. It's a bit disappointing because I thought it was always super exciting and big and everything, but it's not all that. We went out last night. It was really boring, like, to be honest, in Nottingham. You can do better parties than in downtown New York, and that's a bit shy.
I think the reason also is because when people go to a place, they hype it more than it actually is. Who's going to a place and then tells you, oh, it's boring. Of course, it was super cool and exciting, and you have to post some cool pictures on your social media and stuff. And I think that's also the reason.
Yeah.
But New York is very disappointing, in my opinion.
In that case.
Yeah. Well, we are in the Brookfield Place right now. As you can see, it's pretty cool here. Everything is made very nice. Actually, I hate the word nice. It has its origin in the French language, and it means weak. Yeah. It's like, actually it's a negative word. Lou is such a pro photographer that he bought another device because he thought it's broken. And now tell us what you found out about this device.
So basically, that's a D10, a very old camera from 2003. It's a perfect photographer beginner camera, and I got this one with an extra battery block on it, which is this little part. The good thing on that is that if you can see, you got like...
No, just tell us.
Yeah. I will come to this. So you can play around with that and use it this way or this way. Unfortunately, I had no clue that there's a little button right here where the red spot is, which means that you can turn it off and turn it on. I had no clue in the first place, and I thought it's broken, so I bought another one. So I got now 2 of these bad boys, and yeah, that's what it is. You live and you learn.
You should pay attention to your stuff.
And see, pay money. My stuff.
You disappointed with your pictures?
Yes, very.
Or more with your body?
A little bit both of them. You got shaky hands, bro. Because all my pictures are blurred, and your ones when I'm shutting it are super sharp. However, we're gonna work on that.
I'm not used to this camera, so
Yeah,
I don't know how to use that one.
No worries, I got you.
Hi, mate.
Hi, mate. How you doing? You
But
all
that's
right?
more like a Australian accent, right?
Hi, mate. I don't know.
I think they all use that as well. It's pretty. I think we should go out because the light is pretty cool right now. We should use that instead of
Yes, definitely.
shooting
Let's do another 5
here.
minutes real quick here,
Yeah.
and then get out and have some fun with the golden hours. So what we've done right now with the camera is we took another round of me. You know, I mean, like
Of
I need some
a
pictures
fat
as well.
person.
Quite big.
Oh, we have a word in Germany. It's stattlich.
Stattlich.
Is there a
What do
similar
we
word
use?
in English?
Not sure about that.
Not really, right?
No.
It means like
Just big.
a fat person, but like more like a handsome fat person.
Yes, like that's what it is. Like chubby, kind of
more
like
like
chubby.
a wealthy fat person.
Yeah, like a wealthy person, like
yeah,
a chubby
that means
person,
stattlich.
something like that. All right, so let's go through these pictures real quick. We've done some here. Pam, pam, pam. So what you can see is basically, especially on this
his
one,
belly.
you can see, you can see that there are like certain things you have to take care of if you work with somebody who's a little bit chubby or bigger. Just like to hide the curves and stuff. So one way to do is quite nice if you got positions where they stretch themselves, the body, because that makes it a little bit slimmer. Also,
Like take your arms up, right?
look at me now, like I'm fat. I'm not that fat.
No, you're stattlich.
I'm stattlich. Also, there's a way from the side. If you put yourself a little bit to the side, that's how you get the lines a little bit gone, which makes it also more attractive and better. And the third one, which is the easiest one, is just keep something in front of you. That's what Angela Merkel is always doing, having the hands in front of her. It's just because she likes to hide her nice curvy body.
Look at this, guys. Perfect light. Hope you can see that, because the GoPro doesn't catch the pictures. Yes, I can see it. Taking some pictures at this beautiful spot here in downtown Manhattan. It's a little bit more south to the World Trade Center Memorial. Not many people here, so definitely pretty good spot to make some photos, take some pictures.
But that's basically New York. Everybody knows from the game
Yeah.
back then,
Yeah.
like all these classic gangster Al Pacino.
But that's only here in downtown. Everything else looks just crappy and fucked up. Yesterday we have been in Brooklyn, and that's completely different world.
Yeah, it's completely different feeling.
It's like a depressing atmosphere there, right?
Yes, it was hard to watch that. Yeah, I wasn't impressed at all.
It's dirty. People are like kind of angry,
Yes,
stressed out, even more than here in Manhattan.
but it was all like, everyone was like the police sirens and everything was so loud and so pressures on everything. It's like, no, it wasn't good at all.
Get a lot of headache here in New York, but I think it's like the sugar they punch in everything. Like,
Sugary!
yeah, literally in every food there's sugar. It's crazy, and bread here tastes like a muffin.
Which is nice, I do appreciate that.
Yeah, but if I
it's not.
want to eat, taste a muffin, I eat a muffin and not a bread.
Yeah, a plain bread. No, but other than that, definitely there should be like something less sweet and less sugary.
And they force you to eat shit.
Yeah, it's like to buy a bottle of water. It's about $1.50, $1.50. To get
A small bottle.
A small bottle, that's correct. To get a half of a liter iced tea, Arizona iced tea, is 99p. And that's like full of sugar and all these unnecessary stuff that you shouldn't put into your system.
Yo, finally we arrived at the spot I intended to go. At the Delmonicos. Here you have the atmosphere of the Godfather movies, like this old Manhattan, old New York. Unfortunately, there's a construction site. We're blocking the street here. This beautiful car, holding
Holded by some ex-pension. But other than that, yeah, there's not much to say about it. Unfortunately, there's a construction.
Yeah, I think when you come here to the right time, a light comes here from this direction, directly on the Delmonicos, which is a pretty expensive restaurant. Let's move to the side, and then you can take like perfect New York pictures. American quality here. You guys see, I'm always hating on New York.
There's actually something really nice.
No, New York is a cool place to visit for 1 or 2 weeks, but
Definitely.
Staying here for longer, nah. Alright, we're still in downtown, at Fulton Street right now. It appears more like a small harbor city.
Yeah.
It reminds me a little bit of Nottingham, actually.
Yeah, it does have a little bit, but not much.
So it's more like a dine and wine area where you can take out your beloved one. Maybe we also should take pictures like that.
Oh yes, definitely. I got a white t-shirt on.
Big gay ice cream.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's just for you. Yeah, this was my favorite part so far in Manhattan.
Yeah, same for me. I'm here the second day, but yeah, I agree with you.
I think Manhattan is not the best place if you go to New York. Don't do
Drugs.
that mistake. Yeah, don't do drugs. And don't do the mistake only stay in Manhattan if you visit New York. There are so many better places to go. I mean, you have all the tourist stuff in New York, in Manhattan, but don't focus only on that. Just go out of Manhattan, the sea, Queens, Brooklyn. I mean, New York has more than just one borough. It's 5, so take advantage of that.